Visiting Papua New Guinea. Traveling to Papua New Guinea, PNG, offers a unique opportunity to experience one of the most diverse and culturally rich countries in the world. It is located in the southwestern Pacific Ocean, sharing a border with Indonesia and surrounded by the Coral Sea, Bismarck Sea, and Solomon Sea. Here's an overview of what you should know about traveling to PNG. 1. Overview. Papua New Guinea is known for its rugged terrain, pristine rainforests, and incredible biodiversity. It is made up of the eastern half of the island of New Guinea, as well as several smaller islands and archipelagos. PNG is famous for its cultural diversity, with over 800 different languages spoken across its various provinces. The 3 official languages are English, used in government, education, and business; Tok Pisin, a widely spoken creole language, often used as a common language for communication across different ethnic groups; Hiri Motu, a simplified version of the Motu language, used in some regions, particularly in the southern part of the country. 2. Culture. PNG is home to a wide variety of indigenous cultures, with traditional villages, customs, and ceremonies. It's not uncommon for visitors to witness ancient rituals, dances, and festivals. The Huli people, for example, are famous for their elaborate headdresses and costumes. 3. Major attractions. Port Moresby, the capital city, where you can visit the National Museum and Art Gallery, as well as experience the local markets, beaches, and nature reserves. Kokoda Track, a historically significant hiking trail that was the site of the World War II Kokoda campaign. It offers challenging treks through dense jungle and is a must for adventurers. Tufi. Known as the scuba diving capital of PNG, Tufi is famous for its beautiful coral reefs and underwater biodiversity. Rabaul. A volcanic region on the island of New Britain, it is home to the Rabaul Volcano Observatory and the historical remnants of past eruptions. Bismarck Sea and Islands. Visitors can explore remote islands such as New Ireland, Manus, and the Trobriand Islands, famous for their stunning beaches and traditional lifestyles. 4. Wildlife and nature. PNG is a haven for wildlife, especially birdwatchers. Birds of paradise are one of the country's iconic species, and you'll find many opportunities for birdwatching in the highlands and remote rainforests. The country's rainforests and coastal regions are also home to a wide range of wildlife, such as marsupials, reptiles, and marine life, including dolphins, whales, and sea turtles. For nature lovers, trekking through rainforests, exploring waterfalls, or participating in birdwatching tours is an essential experience. The Kokoda Track is the most famous, but there are other scenic trails in places like the Huon Peninsula and Oro Province. Diving and snorkeling. PNG has some of the world's best diving spots, especially around Tufi, Kimba Bay, and Rabaul. 5. Practical travel information. Visa. Most visitors to PNG need a visa, which can be obtained before arrival or upon arrival for short stays, depending on your nationality. Flights. Major international carriers operate flights to Port Moresby, and domestic flights are necessary for travel within the country. Popular airlines include Air New Guinea and PNG Air. Currency. The official currency is the Kina, PGK. Credit cards are widely accepted in major cities, but cash is preferred in rural areas. Health and safety. The country has a high risk of malaria, so travelers should take preventive medications and use mosquito repellent. Additionally, other tropical diseases such as dengue fever and typhoid can also be a risk. Make sure to get vaccinated and take necessary health precautions before traveling. Safety. PNG can be challenging for travelers, particularly in remote areas. It's best to travel with a guide, especially if venturing into the highlands or less developed parts of the country. 6. Best time to visit. The best time to visit Papua New Guinea is between May and October during the dry season. This is the most favorable time for outdoor activities like trekking, diving, and exploring remote regions. The wet season, from November to April, can bring heavy rainfall, which might hinder some travel plans, especially in rural or mountainous areas. 7. Accommodation. Luxury hotels. In Port Moresby, there are high-end hotels like Lodge and Airways Hotel. Rabaul and other tourist areas have mid-range accommodations. Eco-lodges. For those looking for a more eco-friendly stay, many regions like Tufi and the Sepik River offer eco-lodges and cultural stays in traditional villages. 8. Transportation. Domestic flights. Travel within PNG is often done by domestic flights as it's an archipelagic nation with rugged terrain. Boats. Boats are a common mode of transport between islands and coastal regions, particularly for diving and remote expeditions. Road travel. Road conditions can be poor in many regions, so be prepared for bumpy and slow travel if traveling by car. 9. Travel tips. Language. English is the official language, but Tok Pisin and Hiri Motu are widely spoken. Learning a few basic words in these languages can be helpful. Cash. While credit cards are accepted in major cities, many rural areas only accept cash. Keep a good supply of cash on hand, particularly when traveling to more remote areas. Respecting local culture. Many areas of Papua New Guinea are still very traditional, and local customs should be respected. If visiting tribal villages, it is important to ask permission before taking photographs, especially of people. 10. Challenges. Infrastructure. While urban centers are fairly developed, much of the country has limited infrastructure, which can make travel difficult in remote areas. Communication. Mobile coverage is limited in some parts of PNG, especially in rural regions. Conclusion. Papua New Guinea is a stunning and remote destination, perfect for adventurous travelers who want to experience unspoiled nature, vibrant cultures, and unforgettable landscapes. However, it is important to plan thoroughly and be prepared for the challenges of traveling in a developing country with limited infrastructure. Whether you are trekking in the highlands, diving in coral reefs, or experiencing traditional cultural ceremonies, PNG promises an unforgettable journey into the heart of the Pacific. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover even more beautiful places.